Welcome, KSL Gang. Welcome, KSL Gang. Today we're going to be reviewing Forever Cherry Blossom Body Care from Bath & Body Works. So if we're talking body care, this is the fourth addition to the Cherry Blossom lineup. So this is also going to be like a little twist on the Who Did It Better, because we're going to bring back all the cherry blossoms. I also have 12 layering combos, but okay, let's jump in. So I only have the fragrance mist and the body butter in this one. They just had a body care sale, so I should have picked up the body lotion or cream, but I'll get it on the next one. The notes are watery pear, sakura petals, fresh magnolia, creamy sandalwood, and warm musk. On the opening, you immediately get that super fresh fruity pear. It is incredibly light and airy. As it settles, the pear mixes beautifully with the florals. It's not a heavy floral at all. Everything about this is soft, flowy, feminine. The warm musk, it really gives it that airy feeling. The creamy sandalwood in the dry down, it grounds the fragrance just enough so that you can easily wear this from the day to the evening. It has a medium strength and projection. It's not going to leave a massive scent trail as it sits a bit closer to the skin. But as a heavy sprayer, I definitely caught beautiful whiffs of it as I moved around, and it lasted for around 3.5 hours on my skin alone. With the body butter, it is actually nicely fragrant. I'll even say it's a tad bit stronger than the fragrance mist, which I don't get to say too often. When you layer these two together, it pushes the performance past a solid medium. It's a really pretty universal scent. To me, I feel like it's blind buy safe, especially if you think the other cherry blossoms are too much, too floral, or too heavy. This one is perfect because how light, airy, fresh, and fruity it is. And now let's bring out the rest of the family for a little comparison to see where it stands. Now, if Forever Cherry Blossom is the fresh, fruity younger sister, the original Cherry Blossom is the classic middle child. The original has a full force green, fresh floral vibe with sweet and fruitiness. It is the longest lasting of the bunch. I was testing the original out recently, and 5 hours later, I was still catching it in the air. Maybe it has something to do with how long I've had it, and I try to keep my fragrances stored properly in cooler, dark areas for a longer shelf life. And Forever is definitely much fruitier than the original. Then we have Japanese Cherry Blossom, the older sister of the group. This is a classic, elegant, perfumey scent. With the newer packaging, I actually pick up a bit more fruitiness and less of that heavy powder from the older versions. It's still a powdery floral, but it's so sophisticated, it will always have a place in my collection. And finally, we have Winter Cherry Blossom. This one is the wild card. This one could be the cousin of the group, but very close to the three sisters. It is straight fruity sweetness. You get the absolute slightest hint of floral, but that amber comes in to give it a gorgeous warm dry down. And it should absolutely be a winter staple. Like they'll take away Japanese cherry blossom and bring in winter cherry blossom, as the seasons change. Or, just switch up the cherry blossoms throughout the year. Like during the spring, bring in Forever Cherry Blossom. During the fall and winter cherry blossom, just switch it out. Now, if we're counting home fragrance, there is technically a fifth product in this family, because we can't forget about the cherry blossom pound cake candle. Y'all know I love a good gourmand, and having a dessert style cherry blossom scent for the spring would have been absolutely perfect in body care. Like, this was the year to bring this out for a delicious spring gourmand, and it would have been a nice addition to the pound cake family, but also the cherry blossom. But while we wait on Bath & Body Works to hopefully do that in the future, Dirty So Cold never misses. They actually have a cherry blossom pound cake scent and everything, and it's top tier. I have the perfumist, but definitely need the other products. But since Forever Cherry Blossom is such a beautiful flowy canvas, I wanted to show y'all exactly how versatile it is and how we can bring some of that sweetness to it ourselves. We're going to start with the sweet ones to bring in some springtime gourmands. First, we have Bath & Body Works Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. So you have the sugar cookie, the raspberry jelly, and the toasted almonds. So this is a true springtime dessert. You got the tart raspberry jelly and the toasted almonds to pulled out the pear from Forever Cherry Blossom, the sugar cookie note, and the soft florals together. It's to create this delicious baked pastry finish, perfect for the warmer weather if you want some gourmands. Then we have Bath & Body Works Peeping It Real. Of course, I had to bring that in. You have the fluffy marshmallow, the sugar crystals, and the whipped vanilla. This is a fluffy sugar cherry blossom. The marshmallow and the whipped vanilla mixed with the florals. It's a delicious sugary cloud without weighing it down. To finish out the really sweet combos, we have Victoria's Secret Pink Cotton Candy. It has the strawberry sugar, the fluffy vanilla, and boardwalk air. So this is a delicious spun sugar perfection. I'm also pretty sure you can use Bath & Body Works Cotton Candy Clouds. Now to brighten things up and lean into that fruitiness, we're going to start out with Bath & Body Works Mrs. Claus Cocktail. So it has a sparkling cranberry, the pomegranate juice, and the frosted citrus. So this is a sparkling fruity mocktail. The citrus give that magnolia a nice vibrant pop. And next we have Bath & Body Works Carried Away. It has the raspberries, the pear nectar, the jasmine, and whipped vanilla. On its own, it's already sugary and sweet. This is the ultimate juicy fruity combo. The pear nectar matches perfectly with the watery pear, and that raspberry gives it a mouth-watering dip. This is also a strong one. Then we have Victoria's Secret Glazed Petals and Berries. This one is soft and fruity and has a bit of elegance to it. The berries, it did sweeten up the cherry blossom, and it is beautiful together. Let's get into some fresh, clean, and elevated ones. First is Bodycology Tenderly Yours. This one has juicy grapefruit, crisp pear, and jasmine. It has the white musk. This is the ultimate crisp, out of the shower clean. The grapefruit matches the watery pear perfectly, and the musk, it amplifies the flowy feeling of the cherry blossom. So this is so pretty. Next we have EOS Pink Champagne with the pear champagne and red currant. This one is bubbly, sophisticated. Think like a brunch date. Then we have Sol de Janeiro Cherryosa 68. So you know this one has the pink dragon fruit, the lychee, the sheer vanilla, and musk. This is fresh and tropical. The lychee and the ocean air, it blends flawlessly with the warm musk of Forever Cherry Blossom. Now for some depth for the evening, we have Bath & Body Works Vanilla Ease with the lavender blossoms and the creamy vanilla and soft cedar wood. So this is like a relaxing, cozy spring evening. Then we have Victoria's Secret Forbidden Cherry. It has the sugar black cherry, the warm golden woods. The sugar black cherry and the warm woods, it takes the light spring floral. It gives it depth. It's deep, rich, and perfect for a date night. The last one we have Fleur Vanilla Nectar. I wore this combo 3 days straight. This is warm and sweet. It has that honey in there. So yeah guys, those are my thoughts, my combos, my comparisons. Let me know, have you tried this out? Do you think this one is more universal? It's more relaxed than the other cherry blossoms? And thank y'all for sticking around. I know I haven't been posting as much this year, but y'all know what I'm doing behind the scenes, trying to get things together, trying to get Kekecandlelounge fragrances up and running and still maintain the cookie business. So I try to post as much as I can. But thank you guys so much, and if you're still watching, here's another segment of Soothing Faith Daily. Have you ever felt completely backed into a corner, like the pressure is closing in and you are exhausted from trying to fight your own battles? In the book of Exodus, the Israelites were literally trapped. They had the Red Sea in front of them and an army chasing them from behind. They panicked, but in Exodus chapter 14, verse 14, Moses tells them something so incredibly peaceful. He says, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." I want that to wash over you today. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to defend yourself, and you don't have to panic. Whatever mountain is in front of you, God is already handling it. Your only job today is to breathe, be still, and let Him fight for you. But if you haven't now already, subscribe and join the KSL gang. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey KSL gang, if you're into ASMR, make sure to check out my other channel, Keke's ASMR Stories and Reviews. Also, if you're looking for quick, easy recipes, check out my other channel in Keke's Kitchen. I'll see you over there.